Great morning, everybody. Did that M performance. Great morning. Man. It's an awesome day. It's raining around here. It's a beautiful rainy day around my way. All days are beautiful around my way. I don't care if it's sunny, as long as it's not snowing. As long as it's not hot, as long as it's not snowing. But it's a beautiful rainy day around my way. I got my coffee. You know what it is. It's a great morning. I hope y'all having a great day. Man, I would be waking up feeling awesome. Awesome song. I was supposed to be at work this morning. But I make deliveries. So the contract I usually do in the morning today, and they had that man do deliveries. So my partner, I call him my boss, but he really my partner. But he called me and was like, yo, listen, I want you to come in a little later, do this other contract, it pays more for less hours. Take that action. So, smoking some bud, drinking some coffee. Want to give y'all a little bit more positive reinforcement. You heard? Because quite frankly, I don't give a fuck who you are. Ain't none of us motherfuckers on this earth perfect. You heard? I fuck I fuck with a lot of. It's what people don't want to tell you. I fuck with like affirmations a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about that world, if you know enough about it, you understand that you cannot be a fool and be in that world, and be manifesting what you want. You know what I mean? If you know anything about that world, about the affirmations, if you know anything about that, you know that if you manifesting what you want, you can't be dumb. It's 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 just it's oxy. They don't go together. Being stupid and it don't go together. So those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, go pick up some books, especially y'all ghetto motherfuckers, because that's the only people who I want to cater to. It's the only people I want to talk to. It's the motherfuckers in the ghetto, motherfuckers like me. You heard? Ghetto project motherfuckers that grew up selling drugs and shooting people. I want y'all. I want y'all to understand that we were programmed to live that life. I want y'all to understand that that was the trick. That is the trick. That's the trick. To make sure we keep fighting each other, to make sure we don't grow. That's the trick. That's part of the brainwash. Part of the brainwash is to get cool with the oppressor's kind, and anybody who look like you that could be your brother, your cousin, your sister, whatever, shit on them. You know what I'm saying? People have no morals nowadays. I don't know. But I wake up feeling awesome. I wake up great. No depression. I have no anxiety, no depression, no PTSD. I have none of that shit, B. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem being alone. Most people can't be alone. Most people can't be alone for long periods of time. You know what I'm saying? They go crazy. They break down. They can't handle their own thoughts by themselves. They can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I try to tell y'all positivity over everything. Because it doesn't matter what's going on today, tomorrow's always gonna be a better day. Always. Tomorrow's gonna be as great as you make it be. You heard me? And my days are always great. Every day I go to sleep feeling awesome. I was supposed to be at work this morning. I posted my Facebook video. I post a bunch of those a day, every day. And motherfuckers hit me early, ASAP. The video wasn't even posted 5 minutes. Motherfuckers is like, oh, you don't gotta be at work later? All right, so I'm about to make you some scrambled eggs, sausages, bacon, French toast, all kinds of shit, nigga. So, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Nigga like me, multiple hot meals a day. I'm never hurting. Ever. I don't gotta ask. I get called and get asked. Because when you give in the universe positivity, it's gonna reimburse you with that positivity. When you're helping people out, people gonna wanna look out for you without asking. They're just gonna hit you up. Hey yo, that's how life is. You know what I'm saying? My bad for that noise, man. I got these automatic wipers, you heard? You know what I'm saying? I don't touch them. I just hit the button when I turn. Matter of fact, let me turn the button on. There you go. I turn off my wiper. It's just an automatic wiper. All you do is hit the button one time and the wipers adjust on their own to how much rain, all that. How fast they do it all by themselves. I ain't got no reason to wake up, man. For what? Like, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You got to make your day great, man. You got to rely on yourself, man. Don't rely on other people because you don't know. You never know what these people intentions are, man. These motherfuckers be having some wild intentions, man. You know why this YouTube shit easy for me? This is what these people don't get. You know why? Because these people, a lot of these people be in the house so much. They ain't grow up outside like that. I actually dealt with people that were trying to set me up, trying to kill me in real life. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it didn't work. So if I can maneuver through that, imagine what I can maneuver on YouTube. Are you crazy? 99% of these motherfuckers ain't trying to meet up in real life. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's positivity over everything, man, because a lot of these people be faking. A lot of these people that's why they like these wrestling metaphors, because these niggas is their characters. They're now who they're portraying to be on YouTube is not who they are in real life. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is between you and I is that I turn down for the camera. I don't give you all of me. You can't handle all of me. You can't handle what I'm giving you on camera. Imagine if you met me in real life. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how many times people have told me that, yeah, I got to tone it down a little bit. Yo, you got to change your words a little bit. Yo, you swearing too. That means you can't even handle the little percentage of me that I'm trying to give. This is why it's positivity over everything. This is why. I'm probably giving y'all YouTubers, I'm probably giving YouTube probably like 35, 40% of me, maybe, if that. Maybe more like 18. The people that really, really know me from when I was a teenager, they'd be like, yo, you only giving these dudes like 7% of yourself. They've told me. From last night to this morning, I've had so many people hit me up. So many people that know us in real life, that be around us. So many people. You have no idea how much positive reinforcement I've got from females and males, from both parties. Some wild shit. You have no idea. I just keep getting the same consensus over and over again. My life is great, man. You crazy? I drink coffee and Dunkaccino mixed together. You know what that is? Go to Dunkin' Donuts and ask them to make you a coffee with Dunkaccino mixed together. That nigga gonna look at you like you crazy. You heard? Because I'm just different like that. Most people's favorite day of the week is Friday. Like today, today's Friday, right? Everybody loves Friday. I'm not everybody. My favorite day of the week is Monday. I'm a little different. I'm not like everybody else. Why Monday? Because Monday's the first day of the week. And you start to get that paper. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, all them days you get paper. I love Mondays. Friday, it's all right. But my favorite is Monday. I'm just, I'm not like everybody else. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But like I be trying to put niggas on the game, man. Salute to everybody watching. It's positivity over everything. Always, you heard? I want to come up here and put niggas on the game, real niggas, man. That's some spoiled brat people that don't need shit. I'm not catering to y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all. We don't got nothing in common. We grew up two different ways. You're from the fucking I'm gonna cry, my parents gonna give me whatever I want, or whoever's taking care of me. Whatever, I'm not we grew up on two different sides of the street. Stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here. I'm gonna stay where the people that gotta rely on themselves and make their own shit. Not rely on somebody else to take care of the responsibilities for them. We two different people. I'm not the type of person that's gonna sit there and talk shit about a problem and waste like an hour and a half complaining about it. I'm the type of nigga that once there's a problem, I'm gonna fix it. I'm not gonna waste my time. I want to come up on YouTube and talk about how I'm doing shit that I'm not supposed to be doing that's legal. But motherfuckers don't want me to put these felons on the game. Get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help motherfuckers that was like me. I'm trying to show felons because the number one problem with felonies, a lot of these people don't understand because they don't got felonies. They didn't live that life. They don't got felonies. A lot of these niggas probably got a whole bunch of misdemeanors and shit, but they don't got a stockpile of felonies. They don't have that. A lot of these people be at home all the time and behind the computer. That's where they grew up at, in the house. They don't know the after of effect of a felony. Only those with felonies, even if you have a partner, and that's no disrespect and no shout out to your partner, but they don't understand what it is when you're trying to put your all into a job interview and you go there and you feel like you got the job, but when your record come back, them niggas don't fuck with you. They don't understand that feeling. They don't know the thoughts that go through your head after that. They don't understand the next proceeding steps that you're visualizing yourself doing. And you don't even understand that what you visualize yourself doing is gonna put you back in prison again. They don't understand how the psychological mind, how that shit, how that processes through, how that shit just loops over and over again. They don't understand that. This is why this message ain't for them. This is why this how you can tell a coward motherfucker that ain't from where we from. When a nigga be like, yo, don't you think by the way you talk that your message getting confused? Not a fucking on, nigga. Because when I talk to people in real life, I talk to them more rough than what I'm giving you on YouTube. More rough. And they all like, damn, I didn't even see it like that. Yeah. Because they all still think I'm selling drugs. And when I tell them that I'm not, they don't believe me. Get what I'm saying? I have to talk to these motherfuckers one on one, pull them to the side. Like, nah, B, this is what, go pick up this book, read that book. And they be like, nigga, are you serious? My nigga, roll a blunt, read this book. If you don't got the time for the book to go pick it up, download it on your phone. You got a phone, right? Download it on your phone. If you can't do the book, nigga, listen to the audio book, my nigga. Shit gonna open your brain. This is what I do in real life. I'm talking about the active niggas. Sorry, I'm just smoking some gas. I'm talking about to the active niggas. I'm talking about niggas that already done did time for murders, that already home, done been 20 years. Niggas that are active in the street. I'm trying to get these niggas up out. A lot of these niggas that's in these streets, I showed them how to cook up. I showed them how to drop the shit in the. I showed them. I showed them the difference between water whip and how it look when it's straight drop. Those who don't understand the lingo. Water whip is when you cook up coke or crack, and straight drop is when you use a minimal. It's like pure cocaine, pure crack cocaine with no nothing in it, just enough to make it come back. Get what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to teach these niggas how to fuck it. Like, yo, that's the trick, B. My problem was that I learned my shit when I was super young. So I was in the game from super young. By the time I became a teenager, I was basically an OG to this shit. You know what I mean? Because I had already been in it for so long with nothing but people that were like 10, 12, 13, 15 years older than me. All relatives, all getting bread. You heard? It was like a family thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to tell people, man. Like, we could beef or we could build. That's it. You don't, you know what it is? Is that these motherfuckers never met no one that never had some weird agenda. I don't got no weird agenda. I just turn on my camera and just speak. You know what I'm saying? I don't think about it. Most of these niggas think about this shit, yo. A lot of these people dwell on this shit. They dwell on what the fuck is going on. And how to manipulate something to get people in the chat. I don't have to do any of that. I'm trying to tell you, man, I've been around some of these dudes. I've spoken to these dudes. I know what I'm telling you, man. These niggas be strategizing, bro. They be they be trying to be a mastermind and strategize. And all I do is call people on the phone and give motherfuckers great ideas on topics that they should bring up on their channels. And then I literally tell them, do not shout me out. Don't even thank me. It's fine. I'm not here for the thanks. I'm not here for the shout out. It's not what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? And I guess some of these people, I don't know, they're used to the YouTube game. So I guess the YouTube game is I'm gonna talk shit about you, I'm gonna fuck with you, get my shit up, and then I'm gonna come back and say I'm sorry. I guess that's how the YouTube shit go. I don't do that. I don't. That's not me. You only see me attack one person like that on YouTube. And when I actually interacted with him about, I don't know, 60 days later, because that's all it took for me to interact with Hassan, maybe 60, 90 days, whatever the fuck it was, however amount of time went by, whatever that was, I don't know. Because that shit's so far back for me. So much shit done happened in real life for me. That shit felt like it was like I got on YouTube and a day later I was talking to that nigga. That's what it felt like today. That's what it feels like. But however long back it was, I talked to that nigga, cammed up. He, unlike just about everybody else on the panel, he didn't yell at me. He didn't disrespect me. He didn't threaten me. He didn't swear at me. He told me I could ask whatever I want until somebody else rudely interrupted my convo. You know what I'm saying? They don't show that part though. Nobody want to talk about that. Nobody want to talk about that. Nobody want to talk about how he showed me nothing but the utmost respect after telling Side Netta that nah, we're not talking nothing about Bam. But the minute I asked him, I told him my shit got to do with Bam. He said, ask whatever you want, brother. And then I clarified it to make him understand that the shit I'm about to, it's gonna have to do with Bam too. And he clarified it again. Talk whatever you want. Get what I'm saying? It don't matter how I knew he was talking circles, but the other people around me didn't allow me to put the roadblock down. They jumped the cycle. I don't know. Maybe some people got attention hungry. I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know. I don't. My brain don't work like that. I don't know. We different. Get what I'm saying? We different. I'm so different that I made people that were supposed to be ops. Think about this. Ruin Cross, motherfucking Talkie S. Jew, motherfucking Cali 26. These niggas is allegedly ops. Huh? I'm thinking to myself, well, how the fuck is these niggas ops? I don't even know these niggas. These niggas don't even know me. How is that physically possible? How is it possible for for me to be someone's opposition that I never even interacted with? Someone that I've never seen. How is someone that I've never even spoke about? Why? Because I don't even know they exist. How is that possible? This is what I'm thinking. Because I'm trying to put myself in that person's shoes. I'm like, damn, how can I hate this fucking guy and he don't even know me? He's never said one bad thing about me. You know what I'm saying? He's never seen me before. He's never. How can I hate someone like that? It just didn't make sense. Especially if the person looked like me. It just didn't make sense. It didn't add up. So I'm interacting with these motherfuckers. And I guess I pissed off a bunch of YouTube people. I guess you call them. I don't know. This is back then. This is like, this is when I was just meeting Tazo on the panels. This is back then. This is 90% of the people you see around us, everybody was in the chat. Wasn't none of these niggas with channels. None of these niggas had channels. That came after I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of these people don't want to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm I'm paneling up with these niggas. So Talkie S. Jew and Ruin Cross came up and they said some shit that I never heard of that I guess happens. But since I never heard of it, I never seen it, I didn't understand it, and I addressed it. So they was like, oh, we're Hassan Campbell supporters, this and that. I'm like, all right, so what the fuck that got to do with anything? So what? I don't care who you support. Okay, I'm a Yankee fan, you're a Red Sox fan. Is that gonna stop us from actually maybe getting along? We could probably start a business together. Who the fuck knows? Get what I'm saying? That's how I viewed that. So I guess there used to be an imaginary line on YouTube with Hassan Campbell supporters and non-Hassan Campbell supporters. Never heard of some weird shit like that in my life. I was like, wait, what? Niggas is on the phone with me like, yo, for real, man. I'm like, you fucking joking. They was like, yeah, so they gave me this metaphor. Imagine YouTube is like a big ass beach and these niggas drew a big ass line. I'm like, okay. Am I the one erasing it? They're like, exactly. It's like, well, if I'm erasing it, I mean that motherfucker don't belong there. And niggas is like, what? I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? Do you know him? Have you ever met this nigga? Have you ever smoked a blunt? Have you ever spun it together? Have you ever chilled? And almost everybody is like, no. What? So why is he so important? You don't even know him. Like, do you understand that you're giving him that importance? You're giving it to him. And then some of them niggas fell back like, oh shit, you're right. It's like he's only as important as you make him. You make him irrelevant, he will be irrelevant. And that's how life is. Whatever you make important and whatever you make irrelevant shall be important and irrelevant in your life. And don't ignore the red flags, because that be my problem. I be ignoring too many red flags. Because when you grew up in prison, when you grew up around killers, motherfucking people setting motherfuckers on fire in jail cells, that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like some wild shit. This shit on the street in real life is easy. So imagine what YouTube is. Get what I'm saying? It's easier. You got to make your date great. You got to be self-reliant. Why you can't rely on nobody else? Because majority of these people got some hidden agenda. And this goes in real life too. Look right next to you. That person right next to you might have a hidden agenda against you and you don't even know. You thinking you holding this person down. You thinking you doing everything for this person. You trying to keep a smile on that person's face. If they're your friend, you trying to give them rides to work. You doing whatever. And then that motherfucker just some slimy thoughts always in their brain about you. When you have nothing but like a positive thought about them and trying to affect them in a positive way. Those are the people you need out your life. Those are the people who are on the low, fucking your life up and you don't even know it. Every time you're like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand. That's somebody close to you fucking with you and making that shit come from far to make it look so you don't. How the fuck? I'm trying to tell you. But see, me, I was a little. My, how do you say? When I was taught this, I was taught at a disadvantage because the time frame that my mother came from, these females that exist over here don't exist in Puerto Rico. These women at the time, you know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about today, I'm talking about when my mom was a kid. You know what I'm saying? My mom in the 70s, when my mom was a kid. When my mom was, because my mom didn't come over here till she was like in her 30s. Yeah, like in the 30s. So when my mom grew up, she had 23 siblings. You know what I'm saying? All the girls know how to cook, clean, everything, be housewives by the time they 13. Because in Puerto Rico back then, by the time you 15, 16, 16, 17, you already married with kids, own apartment in Puerto Rico. Back in her day, that's how that shit went. It was almost like arranged marriages. Damn there. Get what I'm saying? So my mom don't understand about the women that's trying to get over or the woman that's trying to get, man. She don't understand that because the time frame she come from is you meet a man and you stay and you're the housewife. But you make sure you meet a man that can take care of your house for you could be the housewife in. You get what I'm saying? My mom don't understand about now she do, but back then when I was a teenager and I was growing up and she was teaching me how to interact with women and how to choose a woman, and I'm trying to explain to her like, yo, the women that you're used to in Puerto Rico, they're not like over here. And she didn't want to understand that. Now she sees it. Because I say it, when I'm single, I'm big single. But when I'm in a relationship, I'm a family man. I love that family shit. I love it because unlike most niggas, I understand being with the family. That's what's gonna keep me out of prison. That's what's gonna keep me out of the situations where I have to plug a nigga. That's what, you know what I'm saying. So if a woman got 5 kids, it don't bother me. I mean, I could go from one child to another, and just make sure everybody's good. Make sure that it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? That don't matter. What matters to me is if you genuine, are you loyal, are you faithful, you know what I'm saying? Are you down? Do we have goals that coincide with each other? Because it's not everything ain't about you, everything ain't about me. Everything is about us as a unit. There is no I, there is no me. There's only we, our, and us. And a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I had a problem with this nigga because this nigga was talking about her and her kids. That's what y'all don't understand. Why I was gonna, because they was talking about her and her kids. Now, I've been thinking about this shit. Niggas talk to me about it. I felt back. Somebody had to put it in my brain. Like, my nigga, you going hard for a woman's kids that left you in Florida, right? She ain't even going hard for her own kids. Why you going? Because he didn't diss your kid. They weren't talking about raping your kid. They were talking about raping her kids. They were talking about raping her. They were making fun of, I mean, the household. The household is predominantly her. Her mom bought that house for her to live in. You know what I mean? For her and her family to live in. Let's be 100. They were disrespecting that house. That was, you know what I mean? That wasn't my kid. I'm defending your kids against the person that was part of the panels that was disrespecting your kids. What happened? Everybody who got on that panel and made fun and agreed, because that's what they was doing. He was talking bad shit, and he's so entertained with the screen, with putting stuff on the screen that he ain't even realize what the nigga was saying. What he's that's what he was doing. Yeah, Why this nigga's going ham, talking mad shit about my entire household. So I've got beef with 90% of these people I got beef with was because they was dissing your kids. Well, guess what? You got up with one of the people that was dissing your kids. There's no need for me to defend your kids no more. You get what I'm saying? There's no need for that. Because that's what I was doing. That's why I'm going ham on all these niggas. Because they was dissing your kids, not my kid. Ain't nobody said, yo, 5'5", your kids. No, no, no. The only kids they knew about was your 5. They weren't talking about my 1. You know what I'm saying? I got 1. You notice how you never said we got 5 kids, right? Or we got 6 kids, right? You always said, I got 5 kids. What happened to my son? You just disregarded him, like, fuck him. Be 100. Go look at all her videos. Go back. Go back to the beginning. You're going to see, man, I got 5 kids. There was never no we, which included me, and said 6 kids, which included my child. Actions talk. So when people say, yo, Fifth, man, I kind of think you lying, go listen to the vocabulary. Go listen to the verbiage. When did she ever say we got 6 kids? She never said 6. She only referred to her. Never us as a unit. It's all gravy. This is why you got to make your day great and rely on yourself. Because the person right next to you that you be defending be the first one to stab you in the back. This is why. People don't understand that. I'm glad one of my niggas had, I told you, man, I got people that be watching, man. I got people that be watching all of y'all channels because so a lot of y'all entertain some of these people, but they all say that y'all clowns, if they ever seen y'all, they're gonna do something to y'all. You know what I mean, it's up, but I am not worried about it. A lot of them live in y'all corridors. That's the wild shit. I'm telling you, man, I got people everywhere, man. I got it's a nice little corridor in like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. That little corridor right there. Yeah, it's like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Yeah, that little corridor. Even down to Virginia, that whole little corridor. I got like a good 12 people that I know in real life that are right there. Right there. And they always tell me to live up in their hood. And I be telling them, nah, because that niggas gonna know where y'all at. And if y'all niggas do something retarded on your own, because you know, these niggas, they don't listen. I could tell these niggas to be positive, they don't listen. I could tell this nigga, yo, that's you see that dude standing right there next to that cop, go clap that nigga. He gonna shoot you right there. He'll listen to that though. Some people I just, you know what I mean, some people are just like that. This is why you got to make your day great. This is why you got to rely on yourself because it'll be the people right next to you that will shit on you and make you fuck up everything that you got planned. Everything that you're trying to manifest, they will want to fuck that up. You don't allow them to. You never do. That's what that whole story was about. Never allow them to. I don't care how much you love the person. I don't care. And you know what's a big judge of character? How a person views and treats both of their parents. If you got somebody always talking shit about one of their parents, that's a toxic person. Get what I'm saying? I don't favor one parent over the other. You know what I'm saying? Some people do. I don't do that. As children, we were never favored. We all got our ass whooped the same. What the fuck? What is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't come on YouTube. I don't go on social media and bash my parents like others do. Right now, some of y'all are saying, what the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, go double back to that content y'all saw that y'all thought was being spoken about me. It's not the case. Life is awesome. You gotta be self-reliant, man. Self-reliant. That's what I want to teach people. Don't rely on others. Rely on you. Because I don't know, you could be at work one day. Let's say you are a stalker, right? And you feel like you always got this. You got somebody who a coworker that you feel like always holds you down, right? And you tell that nigga the night before, yo, tomorrow I'm gonna need you. It's gonna be on and all this shit, right? And he telling you from the bottom of his heart he's gonna be there. Next day come, he doesn't show up. Get what I'm saying? Now you're mad, motherfucking him, whatever. Instead of just taking care of your business and not relying on him, because for all you know, that man had a family emergency, some shit that was bigger than the job. But no, your selfish ass is worried about you. This is why you don't rely on nobody else. You be the best you can be. Don't rely on fucking nobody. I don't give a fuck. I come from a place, most people, when they live life, they have a safety net. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. A safety net. Some shit happens, you got somebody you could. I never had that. I didn't grow up like that. My safety net was myself. If I did some wild shit, I needed a bag of money. I didn't have a person to hit up. You know what I had to do? I had to call a certain family member to go to a certain location where I already put money away for myself. Get what I'm saying? That's the era where I come from. Most of these people, when they get into some wild shit, they try to call other people, tell them lies to fix the problem that they started. Me and them type of people, we don't get along. Because I don't care if you're in the right or in the wrong. If you take responsibility for your actions 100% all the way, don't try to say, I say un lambeojo. Try not to be like a un lambeojo. Like, you give a carifueco. Like, how do you say this in English? See, this is my barrier. Some people try to call me bootleg Spanish. I know more Spanish than I do English. I just talk English very fluently. I know a bunch of words in Spanish that I don't even know how to translate to English. Lambeo, like don't try to be like sarcastic. Like don't try to be like when you see a teacher talking to a kid and the kid knows that the teacher can't do nothing, so the kid is acting like he don't give a fuck, like that. Lambeo, in the way I'm putting it. I'm saying when you get somebody that's actually taking responsibility, like genuinely, get what I'm saying? I ain't never got a problem with fixing the issue with a person like that because I don't even know you. I never met you in real life. You know what I mean? So I ain't never got that problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's like to have some spoiled brat syndrome. That's not me. I come from a place and an era where it's not even an era because it's still active today, where your actions have consequences. I didn't come from an era where some shit. I came from the era where some shit happened and I ran to my father as a child and said, yo, this dude is trying to hit me. The first thing my father's gonna ask me is, what the fuck did you do about that? Did you do some shit that I should be fucking you up for? Huh? It's the very first thing. Fuck, we can address that nigga after. That's next. But first is, what the fuck did you do? Get what I'm saying? These people their brains don't work like that. They don't want you to know what they did. You know why? Because then their YouTube career is over. It's done. Once you find out who they really are, you can be like, oh my God, if I would have known that, I would have never subscribed. Highest nigga in chat I think he ever had was talk about me. This nigga's whack, bro. When your shit is lit, talking about another man, that's the dud, man. Rely on yourself. You gotta make your day great. Because there's a lot of wannabe snakes. These people wannabe snakes. They're not even snakes. I call them what are they called? Garden snakes. The little niggas that be in your grass that you can pick them up. And that's what these niggas are. These niggas ain't cobras. These niggas ain't rattlesnakes. These niggas is harmless. They're fucking harmless, bro. I mean, as long as you keep your grass cut low, the snakes are always gonna pop their head out, say, "What the fuck is that noise?" and then get decapitated every time. Trust me, they do it on their own. You don't gotta do it. They do it for themselves. But you know what you gotta do, right? You gotta be self-reliant. You gotta mow your grass. You ain't even catch that one, huh? You gotta mow your grass. You keep that shit cut low. Cut all the heads of them snakes off. You heard? You can only do that by being self-reliant. Get what I'm saying? I just want the best for everybody, you heard? That's what these people don't understand. They're like, yo, all this shit keep happening to this nigga, and he goes off of YouTube for a while, comes back, and his chat room still be because I'm genuine. I'm not up here lying. I'm not up here fronting. I'm not up here making up shit. Think about that. That's like if we around the way and I hear somebody talking some wild shit about you. And I'm like, yo, such and such over here talking crazy about you. Won't you get mad at me for telling you? Or do you want me not to tell you and let such and such keep telling everybody all this shit about you? What happened? That's how weird some of these motherfuckers are. You try to do them a favor and they want to play the victim. My nigga, I was just passing you the message of what somebody who had a louder voice than you was saying about you. And you know who it is. And you try to flip everything like a little fake ass narcissist. Oh shit, he did this. You're a fucking liar, bro. You started it. Why don't you tell everybody what you were doing? Hmm? Why don't you tell everybody this is what I was doing to him before I even knew who the fuck he was? But I didn't interact with him. I never spoke to him. I never, none of this. I never did any of this. But the first thing I did was make fun of him and his family. Why don't you say that? The first thing I did was clown his wife. The first thing I did was clown her. She a queen? She's not a queen. That's the first thing he did. First thing he did was disrespect her. It's the first thing she does. Meet the nigga that was playing her. What? I'm telling you, man, some of these people's actions just don't, I don't understand. This is why you got to be self-reliant. Rely on you. True talk. I'm not on YouTube for no fake shit. Good morning, Miss 504. I don't be up here on no fake shit. You got motherfuckers up here that be straight abusing women, bro. Let's be 100. Niggas out here straight abusing women. Abusing them. Trying to come up here acting like stand-up men. People are up here keyboard gangstering and then trying to play victim. That's not how life works. This is where people get it fucked up. People have their own set of rules that they play with in their life. There's nothing wrong with that when you're involved in only your life. Now, other people play by different rules. And when you fuck with the people that play by different rules and the reaction don't come out what you expected, you cannot play victim because that's an equation that you didn't calculate when you started your bullshit. Now that's something that you have to deal with. And if you want to put people in front of you, then they're going to deal with it too. Get what I'm saying? People don't understand that, man. I don't care what race you are. I don't care where you from. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how financially stable you are. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Your actions have consequences. And that's it. I don't give a fuck what race you are, how old you are, how financially well off you are. Look at OJ Simpson. That nigga had bread, B. That nigga ended up in a fucking bing. It doesn't matter how much fun. It doesn't matter how much money you have, man. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Dominican. I don't give a fuck what nationality you are, man. I don't give a fuck your age. I don't care. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how attractive you are. I don't care. You as a person walking in this universe, your actions have consequences. And if you ain't around somebody who's teaching you that, you need to get the fuck away from that person. Because that person knows that. And that person don't want to teach you that. Why? Because that person wants you to have a fucked up life. It's not that hard. Because if I got love for you, if I went through something and I figured out the best way to go through it, when you go through it, I'm not gonna sit back and let you go through it. I'm gonna tell you how to weather the storm. Why? Because I care for you. I went through it and learned from it so you don't have to. I'm gonna give you the knowledge without you having to gain the experience. That is what's called when you love somebody, when you real. A lot of people don't know what that is. I'm different. Get what I'm saying? I stay by myself in the whip. I haven't met nobody worth it like that to be in this motherfucker. For what? I don't I don't care how much money a person got, how attractive a person they think they are. I don't care about none of that. Your character is what determines who you are. That's it. Nothing else. That's it. It's your character, B. And what I mean by character is how you treat others, man. Not the perception of what other people think you treat other. No. Fuck people's perceptions. How many people thought that these serial killers were serial killers before they got caught? No, they had great, you know what I'm saying? Nobody thought Charles Manson was before that. Niggas' names wasn't on the radar. So fuck a perception, all right? Talking about who you really are. A lot of these people can't look in the mirror. They can't just stay there and look directly in their eyes. A lot of these people can't just sit down in front of a mirror and just look in their own eyes for about 40 minutes without saying a word, without crying, without breaking down, they can't do it. They just can't look. You know why? Because they are not man or woman enough to face up to their own shit to themselves. Not even to other people. They won't even take responsibility to themselves. Me and them type of people, we've never gotten along in my entire life. Ever. I was taught to take responsibility for your actions. That's how you don't repeat the same mistakes. Take responsibility and take the initiative to learn where you made the mistake so you don't make that same mistake again. Some people ain't like that. Some people like living that drama life. I mean, some people like that crazy shit because that's the only way they can get attention. They can't get attention on no regular shit. There's got to be something crazy, extraordinary, over the top. It has to be. It has to be. You know what I'm saying? It just has to be. Because if they come up here on some regular shit, this shit's a dud. I came up here unscheduled, unplanned. I just hit live. Let's go. 14 people in the chat. Let's go. Unannounced. Just regular shit. Trying to tell people how to make your own day great. You heard? On some regular shit. No screen sharing. No people on the panel. Me, my coffee, and a blunt in my car. About to go to get this bag. Because I was supposed to be at this bag this morning. And that shit didn't have enough stops. So my boss said, nah, you're going to come in a little later for a contract that pays more than that. You heard? Come on, man. I be doing contracts that felons ain't even supposed to do. I be trying to put felons onto that game. Legal money. You heard? Think about that. If you a felon, I can teach you how to get money legally. Real shit. Just that when you around real nerds, I don't even like calling them nerds. You know what I mean? When you're around the real smart people, they know how to use the system to their advantage. And I can show y'all how to get money legally. The government knowing everything. It's just what they don't want to teach you about the system is that there's a system and then there's loopholes inside that system and then there's loopholes inside of those loopholes that have loopholes. It's the third to fourth to fifth. People only know about the first, second, and third. There's loopholes that have loopholes in them that were created inside of a loophole. But people would rather talk about my family and make me respond instead of talk about that kind of shit. That's the type of shit I want to talk about. Let's talk about how can we positively affect each other. That's what I be trying to talk about. But now people don't want to talk about that. They would rather say, "Oh, you dumb as hell for talking about that." Attack me, and then when I respond, they play victim. How that work? Isn't that the actual definition of a narcissist? You attack somebody, they defend themselves, and then you play victim. Isn't that what a narcissist does? Like literally? Like literally, isn't that what a narcissist does? Damn, bro. You was talking about me for months with that nigga, weeks with that nigga. I made probably like 2 or 3 videos. And you're crying like a little girl. Why are you talking about me? What, my nigga? What happened? I didn't even know who you were. You understand me? I could have dissed you back then, but I didn't want to give you a channel like because I didn't know you. I was like, I don't know who the fuck that dude is. And I said it on Grizzly's panel. Because that's where it happened at. Like if you're some cocksucking faggot that's dissing people that you don't even know, that you never even interacted with, you're a fucking lowlife, bro. You're a lowlife. That was like 4 or 5 months ago, maybe 7 months ago, whatever the fuck it was. You understand? I don't even know you. You are the definition of a clout chaser. You're the definition of it. When you dissing a nigga you don't know, because I didn't know what that word meant until after Dose did his fake Hassan phone call. And then a bunch of Hassan Campbell supporters came to my chat like, you're clout chasing Hassan. I was like, what the fuck is clout chasing? I don't know what that means. I come from an era where getting clout means you have status. So what does clout chase mean on YouTube? And then niggas told me what it meant. And I was like, oh, that's what French Dose is doing. I said, that's why he only wanted to talk about Hassan Campbell. And I'm trying to talk about back then. This is over a year ago before COVID hit like that. I was trying to talk about unemployment on his shit. I was trying to get people prepared for COVID. He didn't want to talk about that. He didn't want to let me talk about that. He didn't want me to put niggas on to what's about to happen with unemployment and how niggas was gonna have to be able to file and what y'all was gonna go through. He didn't want to let me talk about that on his panel. Because that's what I was gonna tell y'all everything y'all was gonna go through 4 and 5 months before y'all went through it. But he didn't let me. He shut it down. It's his channel. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I was trying to bring. But then niggas started attacking my family non-stop. Get the difference? Make your day great. Make it great. Because the person right next to you will fucking shit on you, even though you defending them. You could love them with your whole heart. It doesn't matter. They will fucking shit on you. And you know what you do? You don't hate them. You don't get angry. You smile. You wish them the best, and you keep it pushing. Because that's the universe showing you that when that person shitted on you, in actuality, that person don't deserve you. That's what that means. That person don't deserve somebody defending them like that. That's something that they don't deserve. You know what I'm saying? They deserve somebody that's gonna be next to them, actually probably being abusive towards them. Because when you have somebody that's protecting you and that's who you backstab for the person that's attacking you, you love that toxicity. You love that toxic shit. You know what I mean? Make your day great, you heard? Positive over negative. Shit is awesome. Trust me. I just need to put y'all on the game. Cause I know it's a lot of y'all that went through this type of shit. And it would have been a lot worse. But the only difference is that I didn't involve myself. I let her do all that shit by herself. I didn't indulge. You have no idea how many family members she's been hitting up, trying to get them on her shit, and they all dubbing her. You have no idea. Just about everybody she hit up to get on her shit, they hit me. And I tell them to go on her shit. I don't care. And they like, nah, 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 nah. Get what I'm saying? Go ahead, B. I told you the other day, leave me be. I wish you nothing but the best health, wealth, and success. I am good. I am a great man, and I'm not worried about it. at all. Because I know the truth. And the truth is that you got to be positive over everything, man. There's negative people in this life and there's positive people in this life. And that's it. It's like a battery. Some attract, some don't. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, if you ever see somebody with me and then you don't, they negative, B. Because I only want the best for everybody. Everything that ever comes out my mouth is to positively reinforce you in a way that will help you achieve your goals. And this is in real life, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, because that's all the social media I have. And I could barely keep up with that. That's why I don't fuck with Instagram. And you know why? Because my life has a lot of shit involved in it. I don't have a lot of time to be on social media because in real life I'm actually busy. That's what I try to tell y'all. Get busy with your life. And when you get busy making money. Make that time make you money. If you're on social media all fucking day, you have too much time on your hands. Unless being on social media is paying your bills. But we know in this community, that is not the case. Nobody in this community is making over $10,000 a month on this bitch. It's not happening. So be 100. I don't know. I don't know how to be anything else. A lot of these people be fake, fronting, act like they want the best for you. A lot of these niggas don't. A lot of these niggas is on YouTube fronting. A lot of these niggas is fake as hell. A lot of these bitches is fake as hell. A lot of these bitches is up here acting like they something they not. A lot of these women, if you all right, if you go look at the bigger female channels, you don't see the fuck shit like that. You don't. You just don't. Get what I'm saying? You don't see the fuck shit. I'm up here trying to help people. I'm not up here making videos every day banging on people. That's what you try to call me, Mr. Positivity. You sound dumb even saying it. That means you're banging on somebody that used to shoot people for a living and is actually trying to do positive. Yeah, you're really smart, guy. You're supposed to be a nerd. You are not a nerd. You are a liar. You are a poser. Trust me, I know nerds. And I was just fucking. I got a nerd hitting me up right now since this morning. He worked third shift at a military base in front of a computer all fucking night, bro. What is you talking about? At a military base. What is you talking about? He's like some fucking air flight engineer, supervising fucking some fucking crazy shit. I can't even tell you the fucking title. I known this nigga since he was a little nigga, you heard? Super nerd, because that's what he calls himself. And I tell him, don't call yourself that. That shit ain't cool. And he laughs. I take that word like it's a derogatory statement. But you're a poser. And posers like you is the reason why it's positivity over everything. Because I see through clowns like you. Clowns like you are inferior and you're threatened by a real man like me. So the only thing you want me to do is make sure I end up in prison, fucked up, or whatever. I'm good. I'm not an inferior man. I'm an alpha male. The difference is you want me fucked up. The difference is I want you at your best. So when I fucking demolish you, there's no excuses. That's the difference between you and I. You know what I'm saying? If you hurt, I'm gonna let you heal up all the way and give you an extra month. And then we bang it out. You know what I'm saying? You're inferior, bro. No, man, you ain't got to be scared. All I'm telling you to do is be honest with yourself, and that's what you yeah, listen. Be self-reliant, people. Because a lot of these YouTubers be faking, man. They be faking. They be faking like fake accents. They be faking. Motherfucker said, yo, this nigga got new swag. What? How is that even possible? Either you have it or you don't. And if you have it, that means you've always had it. Get how that works? Understand that? If you have swag, that means you've always had it. You just don't attain it. Y'all gotta learn how to read between the lines, man. This is why you gotta be self-reliant. Don't rely on other people. Don't rely on how other people live in their life, because a lot of that shit is lies. A lot of it is a lie. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of this shit is smoke and mirrors. I'm trying to tell you, smoke and mirrors, man. Smoke and motherfucking mirrors. These niggas can't take it. These niggas just can't take it. Hey, yo, what's up with this shit right here, B? Is this a new channel or something? What's up with that? Is that a new channel? Huh? Because now, I got this little fake ass nigga on my Johnson. So now I can't drop the link in the chat. You hit my numbers, I send you the link and you could come on the panel and you could talk. You heard? Because I can't drop it in the chat because that's how he admittedly said he was booting me off of Grizz's shit. And Grizz allegedly got mad, said, "Oh, you fucking up the show." But later he was with him. So I'm thinking all them niggas is together. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe they're a group, maybe they not. I don't know. I don't know. Because one minute you acting like you had a problem with a person doing it. Then you're on the panel with him. Now he's on YouTube admitting to doing it, but you're not saying nothing about him. So, I mean, 1+1 is only two. Either you knew and, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You was down with it, or you didn't know and you really didn't care, but you acted like you did. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not fucking with him no more. I'm not fucking with nobody on this YouTube shit no more. That's not even him personally. That's against all of y'all. Everybody. Every single last one. I'm good. It's too many people on some fake shit. I'm good with the fake shit. I'm good. I don't. A lot of these people want this to be a novella. I'm not in the novella section. You know what I mean? Y'all want to make it a novella? Go ahead, B. Do you? I'm not a hater. I hope you have the best days of y'all lives that y'all can ever make. Cause when y'all turn off the camera, that y'all ain't the same people. I'm the same person on camera and off. Well, maybe not really off camera. I'm a lot more aggressive than on camera, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't that's why I ain't worried about nothing, man. Life is awesome. I wake up every day feeling great. I just try to put niggas on the game. And that's what people don't like. That I'm putting y'all on the game. Those are haters. If you got somebody trying to help you progress in life and you got somebody else trying to stop that person from helping you progress in life, that is the actual definition of a hater. Fucking hater. And I don't even understand why these niggas so mad. They got all this shit. They got all these computers and they have all this money allegedly. Well, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the poor people in the projects. Why are you worried about my message to them? You're not a poor person in a project, right? That's what you say. So that's not you. Why do you give a fuck about what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? All these niggas do is reach towards me, and then when I respond, they do that narcissist shit and try to make it look like I'm the bad guy. Now, fuck you. Fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm easy. I'm chill, B. Life is great. I've given people more than one chance to fuck me over. And some of them have fucked me over more than one time. And niggas think I'm dumb. I feel like certain niggas wanted me to see certain things so they could do some fuck shit after, thinking that I'm gonna talk about what I seen and then try to pull the loop and be like, oh, that wasn't even the truth. I'm smarter than that. You know why? Because my brain don't work on trying to shit on people or have hidden agendas towards people. That wasn't my that wasn't my thing. People said we don't want to link up. We were supposed to do something. Something was supposed to happen that day. When me, Grizz, and Knowledge was together, we were supposed to do something where we were. But because of somebody else, we couldn't positively affect some kids. We were supposed to go talk to kids. To be 100, we were supposed to go talk to some kids. At least that's what I was told. We were gonna talk to some kids, but it didn't happen. Get what I'm saying? It didn't happen. But it's all good. I ain't worried about nothing. You know why? Because you can't change your two character trait. You can't. You're gonna show in time. You know what I mean? It's a pattern. It doesn't matter if it's a cycle. It doesn't matter if it's a yearly cycle, 5 yearly. It's always a cycle. And whole niggas and whole bitches always gonna do whole shit. It's a fact. And when these niggas and bitches is doing this whole shit, you just stand firm. What? What happened? Fall back. Let them show you who they are. Believe them. That's my problem. People do some fuck shit and then they apologize over the phone or on camera. And then I'm like, yo, you right. And I try to give niggas the benefit of the doubt. And then 5 months later, they do the same thing again. Same exact thing. You did it again. You know who I'm talking to. You know exactly who you are. You did the same thing twice in less than fucking 6 months. You did the same thing twice. You're on camera saying, yo, you're on camera saying, yo, Fifth, my bad. I'll never do that again, bro. I'ma stay out of that shit. Yo, you right. That's crazy. I'ma stay out of it. I swear that la 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 la. Couple months later, did the same thing again. So now I'm gonna tell y'all, believe people when they show you the first time who they are. Get what I'm saying? Because when you're dealing with a solid person, their actions never switch up. It doesn't matter how much time goes by. They're the same person from day one, from the first day you met them to 20 years later. 20 years later, it's the same person. Same actions. They act the same, is what I mean. I don't mean that their life hasn't changed. What I mean is, when you call on a reliant friend, what I mean is, when people need something in real life, they call me because they know that they can rely on me. That whenever they need me, I'm gonna be there because I'm a real nigga, right? But then when you call on others, and sometimes they there for you, and sometimes they not, or sometimes they whatever, and sometimes they don't. You know what I mean? And I don't mean no fucking extreme, extraordinary circumstances where niggas got this going on. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. And it's like when people show you, when people show you that they're not gonna put in what you putting in, leave them right where they stand. Believe them when they show you who they really are. That's my problem. I try to see the better in people. And I don't believe them when they show me who they are until the second and third time. And it just the more I stay on this YouTube shit, and I'm gonna keep repeating it, yo, because these words are like fucking gold, bro. When it comes to this YouTube shit, especially. When Tazo TV said, my nigga, like you expecting from these people what you expect from yourself. Cause you know you being 100% real. These niggas ain't. They don't know what that is. So they can't be something that they don't know. And the more I keep standing longer on this YouTube shit, the more valid that them fucking words are. Now it's to the point that I'm trying to meet with people that go against what he said. I'm like, man, like he can't be right about every single fucking person, man. The universe don't work like that. You're not right all the fucking way. You got at least one wrong, at least one. You're at least wrong about one person. You know what I'm saying? Every dynamic doesn't always fit everyone. But as of yet, motherfucker ain't wrong. And the nigga don't know me. And I'm gonna be 100. The nigga Tazo said that to me like on our first fucking phone call. We was I think it's either the first or the second. We wasn't even on the phone that long. We was talking about one shit. We was talking about one thing, and the little nigga just straight interrupted. Yo, Fist, I'm gonna be real with you. The nigga just, I'm mid sentence talking about some YouTube shit, and the nigga just interrupt me. The wildest shit. The nigga just, Fifth, I'm gonna be real with you. Mind you, we FaceTiming, and I see the little nigga face. You know what I'm saying? I see his face, and he's serious. You know what your problem is, Fifth? I'm thinking, and I hear the tone in his voice. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, how we just jump from that to this? This is what my brain is saying. There's a correlation I must have missed. And I'm missing, I guess the correlation I missed is that in that moment, he felt comfortable enough and in tune with me enough to share some information that had no one ever told me prior to him. And I'm gonna always appreciate them. I'm gonna always appreciate him for that for the rest of my fucking life, forever. Trust me. Nobody ever said no shit like that to me before. And the more people I interact with YouTube, the more it's a fact. Like, I know a lot of niggas don't like me in my hood. That's easy. Because what people don't know is that around my hood, a lot of the women argue with their boyfriends or why they not more like me. Because a lot of the men I used to be with, they used to cheat on their partners. I'm not a cheater. Every time I go out clubbing into the bar, I'm with my partner. Get what I'm saying? I'm with my girl. The person I'm with her. So I don't deal with drama. I don't. I come home at daylight. It won't matter because I'm with her. Me and her were laughing, chilling all night. Nigga, it was awesome. You crazy? I don't got to worry about coming home 5, 4 in the morning here arguing. And I don't got to deal with that. Why? Because she was supposed to be my best friend. Don't nobody come before her. 90% of these niggas will do something slimy to me, but not her. At least that's what I thought. That's how I thought it went. Because, you know, poor old school Puerto Ricans, that's how you brought up. You brought up nothing come before your spouse. Old school Puerto Ricans, nothing come before your spouse, man. You don't hide nothing from your spouse because it's you and your spouse and your family against everybody the fuck around you. Some people don't know, understand that. So how I live my relationship, I don't believe in being unloyal. Unloyal and unfaithful is two different things. Being loyal is not talking to people in the flirtations, that kind of shit, which is a step before actually having sex. Being unloyal is a part of cheating. Get what I'm saying? So I don't do that. Just gotta understand what's going on, man. This is why you gotta be self-reliant. And you affect the people around you. You affect the things around you. Don't allow the things around you to affect you. Say that again. You affect the things around you. You affect everybody around you. Don't allow the people and the things around you to affect you. Because a lot of them people have a lot of negative vibrations in them. And if you're happy, they're not gonna say, "Why is you so happy? I need to figure out how to get there." They're gonna say, "Why the fuck are you so happy?" Fuck, I'm not happy. Fuck that. I gotta make you feel as miserable as I am. You need to get away from those people. Those people are full of sadness. Those people are full of trauma and pain that they want to give to other people so they can feel the way they feel instead of fixing their own shit before they get involved with others. Get away from them type of people. Then people are only gonna destroy you. Then people ain't gonna help you. Then people are gonna make your life more difficult. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Because you could be on top. Look at it like this. If you're on a certain level, right, you get in a relationship and your shit immensely drops, you drop a bunch of levels while you're in that relationship, that's not someone you're supposed to be with. Because when you combine, when you become in union, you just doubled up now. You have what you have and what she has, and she has what she has plus what you have. Now you doubled up. You're not supposed to go down. You're supposed to actuality supposed to double. So if you was at level 10, once you do that, you're supposed to go to 20, not drop down to 2. If you're going backwards, that means you're with someone you're not supposed to be with. Get what I'm saying? I lost everything. Car, all that. Universe showed me. I got left for dead in Florida. Left for dead. Left for fucking dead. Then took off my clothes, sneakers, everything. I had to go to the store, and that's what happened. I started going shopping. I hit up one of my cousins. I got the whip. You left me for dead. 2 hours later, I'm driving, and you got mad because I'm going live driving while you left me for dead. I'm going to Ross's to buy fucking Tommy underwear and deodorant and Tommy socks. This is what I'm buying because you took all my clothes type shit. Everything I had was dirty. Whatever I did have, you took my snake. It was all kinds of shit. And I had to start all over from the bottom. And you just thought that you dealt with a nigga that had to rely on you to the point that you can cheat, you could not come home, you can do whatever you want. But since I made that nigga, made sure that he didn't have nobody in his family, I made sure that that nigga don't have nobody in his family. I made that nigga cut all his friends off. I made that nigga stop talking to everybody he related to. I made that nigga not talk to nobody. So I could do whatever he want because that nigga ain't got nowhere to go. You got it fucked up. I'm not a piece of shit ass nigga. Mad family love me because I hold them down. You know what I'm saying? When I used to sell drugs, I used to hold niggas the fuck down. I paid niggas rents and mortgages. I paid niggas car notes. I paid niggas groceries. I paid niggas bills. I paid mad family members. You have no idea how many family members' lives I saved. This is why I could go anywhere and have no issue. I get home cooked meals anywhere I'm at. Are you crazy? Come on, man. This is why I try to tell people you gotta be self-reliant because it'll be a person right next to you that'll fucking stab you in your fucking face for some shit that they did. And then they try to play victim on top of it. Because you just said, yo, you stabbed me in my face. And now they trying to play victim. Get them people out of your life. This is why you gotta be self-reliant. Prime example, because it goes both ways. George Lopez used to be my dog, comedian. George Lopez was my dog, right? Mexican nigga, lot of pride, Latino. I fuck with him. He's a fucking super piece of shit. Because we be 100 over here. He's a super piece of shit. That nigga was dying. He needed a kidney a while back. I've been stopped. Once I heard about this, I've been stopped fucking with him like 5 or 6 years ago. Because I think this shit happened like 7 years ago. Piece of shit ass nigga. This nigga was dying, needed a kidney. He couldn't find one. His wife gave him her kidney. This nigga got better and divorced the bitch. How much more of a piece of shit can you be? She literally gave part of her body to make sure you lived. Because he was dying, George. That's how he lost all that weight. That's why he got so skinny at that point. He was dying. He needed a kidney. I think it's a kidney he needed. I think he needed a kidney. And his wife gave it to him. And then after the fact, he divorced her. What is you going to say? You knew we had the same blood type. You could have been gave me the kidney. Well, maybe she needed it too. Maybe there was somebody out there that was less fortunate that wanted to give it to, but that didn't happen. And then at the end, it was either her or nobody, and she gave it up. And he divorced her after. So what I'm trying to tell you, man, the piece of shit trait it shows in people, whether if you're male or female, whether if you're old or young, doesn't matter what religion, what race, what age, what ethnicity, what background you come from, where you from, it doesn't matter. A piece of shit is a piece of shit. A whole nigga, a whole bitch is always gonna do whole shit. These are facts, man. That's what I just told you about George Lopez is a facts, the comedian. He was gonna die a few years back. Maybe like almost 10 now, some shit like that. It was a minute. And his wife gave him her kidney, and the nigga got better and divorced her. When if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't even be alive. No loyalty. It's like the person, it's almost like this new age is the person that shows you the most loyalty, that's who they feel like they're going to shit on. Because in their brain, they're like, oh, you love me so much, I can shit on you, you're going to stay right there. That's not how you treat people. The people that show you love, you treat them the best. The people that shit on you, you shit on them. These people shit on the people that show them love and show love to the people that shit on them. That means that their integrity's fucked up. And if your integrity's fucked up, that means your moral compass is fucked up. And if your moral compass is fucked up and your integrity is fucked up, your decision making is definitely way the fuck off. Salute to all 18 people in the chat, man. Oh man, I've been up here an hour by myself. It's whatever. All kinds of shit happen in the chat. I'm not worried about nothing. So I'm going back to how I used to have this shit. Watch. I was the one that initiated that shit around this community with no wrenches. I started that shit. And then niggas got upset because that one day I had 100 something niggas in my chat. And that's when everybody in the community got jelly. It was like 110 niggas in the chat and everybody got jelly around this motherfucker. So I fell back because I'm lit in real life. I fell back. I turned my shit off. Niggas hitting me up. Damn, Fifth, we need you back. Damn, Fifth, we need you back. Damn, Fifth, we need you back. Almost every day on my videos. Damn, I started responding to niggas 5 months later. Nah, man, niggas. And me, I listened to one YouTuber. He begged me for like 3 months to come back. I should have never listened to you. Cause look at all the fuck shit that been happening since I've been back. I should have stayed away a little bit longer. So I could let all the fuck shit blow over. Cause that's what I'm trying to do. I want all these channels that I'm allegedly associated with. I've been cut all ties, all of them. Stay over there. Get away from me. Don't gravitate towards me. Stay over there. And y'all gonna see what it is. Cause now there's gonna be panels of niggas talking about me. They're gonna be together. They're gonna be alone. And I'm gonna be up here talking about me. And talking about how I can affect people like me in a positive way. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I'm the one that told niggas to switch up their channels. I said that to niggas. Niggas don't remember that though. I experimented with it. I experimented with the panel before. I just didn't want it done on my channel because I knew I Am Her was gonna lose her fucking mind. So I didn't do it. If you don't remember, I tried an all women's panel one time on Cavalli's channel. Then I got behind the scenes with this nigga and I told him to do the same shit, but bring a bunch of women up there, do something different. Let's start going against the women abusers. Let's start going against everybody who abuses women. And that's what we started over there. That was my idea. I mean, I told niggas, let's get away from all this other shit and let's try to defend more women. How about that? How about we do that on your channel? Nigga thought about it like, yo. But I didn't know the whole nigga's background. So then after that, that's when the doxing started. I'm guessing some woman abuser in our community that some of us know who it is now. I'm guessing that's the woman abuser because there was a whole little group of them that was doxing everybody. So I'm guessing that group of people is who put his info out there about his conviction. But you know, he gonna keep saluting them in the chat and shit because some people just they don't know how to add 1+1. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got women abusers, and you got women, people advocating for women, only the women abusers are gonna get mad. At that time, we didn't know certain people were women abusers, but today we do. 1+1 is only 2. We started going against women, and then before you know it, they started doxing this nigga. Nobody knew. We started guessing it was this person, that person, this person. But now we know where the doxing centralized bureau came from. We know who the centralized doxers are. I just created a word, doxers, the centralized doxers. We know who they are now. You ain't think about that one, huh? I'm pretty sure it was those niggas that gave up the info about your. Come on, bro. Niggas pulling out pictures of people's family members, right? I have beef with so many YouTubers, so many of them, right? No family members. You know why? Because my shit wasn't fake. I didn't know these people behind the scenes. The first thing I said, how does this person get your grandmother's pick? How does this person get your daughter's pick? What are you talking about? I'm beefing with the same nigga y'all beefing with at the same time. How is he getting your family's pictures? You sure you don't know this nigga? Nah. You sure you don't know these people? Nah. You sure you ain't talking to somebody that got access to your shit? Nah, Fifth, nah. I'm starting to think all that shit was a lie. I'm starting to think all these niggas talk to each other. I'm starting to think all these niggas know each other. Because think about it. If you got a YouTube channel called Sam Snead and you beefing with this other nigga called fucking Raymond, whatever the fuck, right? But Raymond got pictures of your offsprings. How in the fuck does Raymond have a picture of your family or your offspring and Raymond's in another state? But you got beef with Raymond too, but Raymond don't got no pictures of your shit. Red flag. Hold on. Oh, you saying it was this nigga? You saying it was that nigga? I'm beefing with all the same people. Same people was doxing y'all, putting up family photos, but not one of mine. And I kept asking, you sure you don't know these niggas? You sure you're not talking to these niggas on the low? You sure that you're not talking to somebody that's talking to them? Everything was nah, fifth. Nah. These niggas be liars. You know what else I didn't never understood? I always try to get away from the fake Hassan Campbell phone call. Trying to get away from that for a minute. Why? Because y'all gonna ask me about it and I can't really answer it because I wasn't there. All I know is that when that shit was happening, Grizzly popped on that panel quick, and then a few minutes later, Tazo popped on that panel. Grizzly's the one that said he had the insider information saying that Dose told him that it was his friends. I try to get away from that shit. Like, whatever, bro. He's gonna lie about it. I don't even want to talk about it no more. But every so often, these niggas bring it up, one fashion or another. And I never understood why that is. Like, why we keep resurfacing this shit. Why we keep bringing attention to this nigga's channel over there for. I'm starting to think all these niggas talk behind the scenes in real life like a lot more than they lead on. You know what I'm saying? And I try to tell people from the get, I'm not with the fake shit. If you with the fake shit, that's cool. Just be over there with it. I ain't got no problem with the fake shit. If that's what you feel like you got to do to grow your channel, that's cool. All right, to each his own. I ain't got no problem with that. I'm just not with that wave. And if you try to entangle me with that, we're gonna have a problem because I'm not with that. I'm trying to talk to a different crowd on a different level on some different shit. I'm trying to find people that's not here looking for games, like people that don't have time to waste. I'm looking for serious people, in other words. People that are for real. I'm not looking for people that's looking to waste their life away. That's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I want. I want motherfuckers that's really in the trenches. Motherfuckers that's waking up every morning talking about that the plug ain't come through last night. They gotta go see the plug. That's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for the niggas that grab they bangers before they grab they socks and they drawers. That's who I'm looking for. You don't understand that life. I'm looking for the nigga that when he take a shower, the bangers right there with right next to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the niggas that when they sleep, the bangers right next to them. Those are the niggas I'm looking for. To tell them niggas to get the fuck out that life. That life ain't for you. That shit is a trick. That's a fucking lie. That life is a fucking lie. The same people who created the drugs is the same people putting you in prison for selling the shit that they created. That means it's a fucking lie. Everything you believe about that game is a fucking lie. It's all a lie. Everything that they try to make us hood people, everything that they try to make us hood people believe is real, my nigga, they lied to us. What that make you think is real? Going out there fucking mad bitches, getting this bread, living your life. That's not real. You know what real is? Taking care of your motherfucking kids. You fucking hear me? Being real is taking care of your motherfucking kids. And I don't mean grooming your kid to be a worse version of you, motherfucker, you stupid motherfuckers. I'm talking about grooming your kid to be the best version of you that you could ever imagine to be. Not the you that you came out to be. The best you that you ever imagine yourself being. Make your kid be better than that. And make sure that he teaches his kid to be better than that. That's what the fuck I'm up here for. Get motherfuckers the fuck out the hood, man. Try to make these niggas understand that you gotta change it the way you think so you can change your environment, so you can change your community. But first you gotta change you. You got to change. You got to rely on yourself. You got to change you. You got to be self-reliant. So y'all thought I walked away from this shit. I'm not blabbing. I'm not just It all goes together. And this is what I mean. And those are the people I want to stay away from. And like I said before, if that's what you into, that's cool. That's your lane. We here for two different things. Your people are trying to blow up their channels as soon as possible. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about my subscriber account. I'm not worried about how many views. I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have 10 subscribers of 10 people from 10 different hoods that are living the same life that I used to live, and I'm helping them get out of that. That's more, that's better to me. Them 10 subscribers, them 10 views are better than 30 million fake views that don't mean shit. Me and these people are different. We're not the same. We're up here for different things. People are doing saying anything to get a subscriber. I'm not. I'm actually good with the number of subscribers I have. I'm just talking to the people I got. I'm not trying to gain no new subscribers. Why do you don't think you don't hear me saying my name? You don't, when I come up here, you don't hear me saying subscribe to the. Why? If I got five, even I got one, if I got one person that I could reach and help change, it's good enough. I'm not up here clout chasing. I'm not up here trying to be the most popular person. I'm not up here trying to have the highest chat room. I'm not up here trying to have the highest subscriber. I'm not worried about those are all like fucking small things to me. I'm not worried about that. That's like the sides of an entree. That's like the sides of a meal. I'm more paying attention to the main course. We worry about that shit later. Get what I'm saying? It's like when you go to a nice restaurant, do you concentrate on the fucking sides or do you concentrate on your main course? Get what I'm saying? I don't worry about the views. I don't worry about the subscribers because I'm a real person talking about real shit. And eventually everybody can say, yo, this is some real shit. Fuck all this kid shit. This is some real shit right here. This nigga talking some real shit. And those are the people that I want to talk to. I don't want to talk to anybody else. I'm good. Salute to everybody watching. Spark a motherfucking blunt if you can. You heard? These niggas is sick. I don't understand. All I ask is if you're on that fake shit, stay over. I don't need fake shit around me. I ain't got no problem talking with a person like YND. YND ultimately disrespected. Nobody disrespected more than YND. How did that conversation go? It took me a couple of times. It took me a couple of times. Why? Because at 15, I was already in my own apartment, car, shooting at grown ass adults. I already had all that. I was an adult at 15. That nigga was 16, 17, so imagine how I wanted to treat him. So it took me a few times. But then the last time we got it right and he talked and I talked and you know what I'm saying? He was honest. He bared his fucking heart. He was 100% real. And that's how I was like, I could take that. I could take that. I understand what you were thinking when you did that now. Okay. But now you have some people that are grown men in their well off 30s and don't have enough cojones to do that. A fucking child did it. And he disrespected way worse than anybody else. He disrespected the most. He was talking about tying me up and literally sticking dick in children in my house. Literally. And he apologized for every single thing he said to me. Made everybody shut up on the panel and talk directly to me. And wouldn't leave the subject until we was good. Like a grown man. That's a fucking 17-year-old, bro. 18-year-old. You in your fucking 30s and you can't even do what this teenager did. A fucking teenager. So I try to tell y'all, man. That's why we gotta rely on ourselves. Because the people that you think you're watching on this YouTube, that's not who they are, man. It's not who they really are. You got a bunch of fake tough guys. You got a bunch of fake gang members. You got a bunch of just a whole bunch of fuck shit. It's just a whole bunch of fuck shit. You got white people up here calling everybody named mama nigga. This nigga Dose is white, calling everybody nigga. What? He's white, calling everybody nigga. That shit fucked me up. It took me a minute. Because when we was on the phone, the nigga told me he was black, white. No, he told me he was black, Puerto Rican, some other shit, and then he left white for last. When in actuality, you're white because you are what your father is, and his father's white. In actuality, you should have said, I'm more white with mixture of these things. You're a white boy calling people nigga, acting like you're black. This is what these YouTube channels are about. It's all these niggas is fronting. I'm not fronting. I don't know how to front. I don't know how to do that. I'm not good at that. Good morning, Lady Leo. I'm not good at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not good at that. I try to help people, man, because I see something on YouTube that evidently these people don't see or they don't want to see. This is what I see. Let's say somebody like Lady Leo, she owns a trucking company, right? Say we build a line of YouTubers all across the United States, right? You might have another YouTuber somewhere, fucking Arizona, whoever the fuck knows. Small YouTuber, probably got like 20 subscribers, whatever, but he's in the chain. And let's say Lady Leo got a contract around his way. She could reach out to that nigga on YouTube and both of them could get money. Let's say you're whatever, because you don't know who knows who where. You just don't know. Majority of the time, it's not about what you know to get a job, it's who you know to get the job. Who you know. How many people you know are in positions that don't know shit about the job? It's because it's who they knew. That's how they got in there. But you know, inferior thinking people don't want us to grow. They want us fighting. They want us beefing. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? And the people that look like you and I, those are the brainwashed people that are inferior thinking that go along with the oppressor and wants to make sure that we keep beefing with each other, even though they look like us. Because they following the thinking and the teachings of the oppressor. Get what I'm saying? These niggas is crazy, B. Smoking this loud. I got one of these flamethrower lighters. So when I be in the truck, my window be open and shit. And that fucking wind, that breeze, man, you know what it is? Trying to drive on the highway, speeding, lighting the blunt at work, and the flame keep going on. Sometimes I work at night. Can't have that be. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. You gotta stay up. You gotta stay up. You gotta stay positive, no matter what, because these people have wild intentions. I'm trying to tell you. These people act like they real and they not. These niggas not real. These people have foul agendas. Foul agendas, man. Like, think about it. I'm on the panel going at pedophiles and some nigga doing some wild shit trying to say I offended him while we going at pedophiles. What? Man, listen, bro. I don't give a fuck. If you're offended, you sound like a bitch. That's a woman's trait. Last time I thought you were a man. Start acting like a man. Stop acting like a woman. These people are crazy. Make your day great. A lot of these fucking fake YouTube people, they miserable as fucking real life. They're miserable on the inside. They can't do this. They can't do this, right? They can't spin it by themselves. You heard? They can't spin it by themselves. They can't be in a room by themselves for too long because they go crazy. I don't got that problem. I spent months isolation, months by myself. This is why you got to stay positive. Because before you know it, you're going to start thinking negative, right? Then guess what? You're going to start speaking negative. Then guess what? Your actions are going to come out to be negative. Get what I'm saying? This is why I tell you, if you're around people just talk negative, get away from them. Because they're secretly planting negative seeds in your brain that are going to grow into negative thoughts, which are going to grow into negative actions. Leave the negative people out of your life. I don't care how much you love them. I don't care how attractive they are. I don't care how much they do for you. I don't care. Get the negative people out your life. Trust me. What? I don't know what just happened. Donna Jordan, nothing sex at all. You be warned. I be chilling. You don't deserve my wrath. Fall back respectfully. Okay, I fuck with you, Eve. But I don't think that sentence makes sense. Donna Jordan, nothing sex at all. You be warned. I get what you're saying. It's just this part of the sentence. Maybe you're trying to say. I'm guessing she's saying Donna Jordan. You don't deserve her wrath. So respectfully, she's chilling. You get what I'm saying? But Most people have panels to promote fuck shit. Get what I'm saying? Most people have channels to promote the fuck shit. This ain't that channel. I don't promote fuck shit over here. You know why? You know why I don't promote fuck shit? Because I understand there's a bunch of people that look like me and been through the same type of shit that I've been through around this community. So why do I want to promote other people that been through shit like me to attack other people that been through shit like me? That doesn't make sense. I'd rather create a platform for you to attack the people that put us in this situation. That by all means. I got the platform to attack the oppressor all day. But that's something a lot of these people are scared of. They don't want to attack the people that put us in this situation. They want to attack the people that are in the same boats with them. It's a difference. Some of these people, their brains, it's not open enough. So I fall back. Niggas ain't ready for my type of thinking, right? With that thug life, with that thug life background. They people don't understand that. They don't understand that I want everybody from the fucking ghetto to open their minds up and make better decisions for themselves. That's what the fuck I want. People don't understand that. People don't understand that everybody that's out there gang banging, shooting drugs, selling drugs, because you feel like you have to. I'm trying to tell them niggas that there's a better way in life. There's a better way, a lot less stressful, a better way. There's a lot of people out there trying to shut that down, though. You know why? Because they want everybody that look like me to keep killing each other. Because if we keep killing each other, that's less of us that they got to deal with. People don't see that kind of shit. I see right through it. Easy, easy peasy. Whatever. It is what it is. Some people, some people can't get a nigga out their brain. What I told y'all, you're gonna either watch somebody who's gonna lead you to destruction, or you're gonna watch somebody who's gonna help you on your journey, on your path to make your life better. It's on you. It's not on me. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? That man wanna keep running his mouth about me. Whatever. I can't control that and it don't affect me. And I'm only answering to the chat. Because some people, I was on this nigga's panel. This nigga's asking me direct questions, but a certain woman thinks I'm replying to her. Like, I'm not even talking to you. He's asking me a direct question and I'm answering and you're trying to reply. I'm gravy. I don't need none of that negativity. You're trying to put yourself into something that you shouldn't even be involved in because we're talking about a topic that you have no idea about. And then you try to make me look like I'm wrong. No, that self-entitlement get no rock around here. Maybe them inferior thinking Latinos and minorities are scared of that shit. I don't give a fuck about that self-entitlement. That self-entitlement don't scare shit, don't mean shit around this motherfucker. When we get to a four-way stop sign and that white person try to cut everybody, I hit the gas too. I hit the gas right with them. And they look at me, they hit the brakes, I hit the brakes. And they look at me, what nigga? It's not your turn. Just because you got here, you think you go before everybody? Get the fuck out of here. Uh-uh. I don't rock with them type of people. The type of people that think they better than other people, I don't rock with them. Mm-mm. I'm a all equality person. We all came in this world and we all got to die. Those are the two things we all have in common. We all came in this world and we all have to die. Everything else is an option. Breathing is an option. Eating is an option. Granted, there's effects that come with those options, but it's an option. Death is not an option. Being born is not an option. Those are things you have no control over. Everything else is a choice. So you're choosing to come up here on YouTube and be fake. I'm good with that. I'm choosing to come up here and talk to people from the ghetto and try to help us the fuck out. Because there's a lot of people on these YouTube channels that got panels and all this shit, and they're only thinking about themselves. That's it. They're not thinking about nobody but themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here to try to help people like me, people that done been through it. I'm tired of seeing motherfuckers struggle. And you know, the motherfucker that says, hell no, we don't want no system where nobody's struggling, that's because they never struggled. That's because they don't have no black, they don't have no real minority families in the ghetto. Because if you're in the ghetto and your bloodline been in the ghetto, the only thing you want there to be is no ghetto. You don't want there to be a such thing as poor. The people that they say, nah, hell no, there should be poor people. You know who that is. That's the oppressor. Because that's how they get rich, by making sure the poor stay poor. So if you dealing with somebody and they want to make sure the poor stay poor, that's the oppressor. That's the oppressor. Exactly. And that's where the famous Taz motherfucking OTV words come into play. You expecting to get from these people what you putting in. I'm expecting to get from these people what I'm putting in. But these motherfuckers ain't me. That's what he told me. They ain't you, fifth. So they're not gonna put in that 100 that you putting in. They not genuine like you genuine because they not you. And that's what I'm still learning. Majority of these niggas I'm not even supporting no more. And you gonna see, because I'm not gonna be in their chats. I'm not even gonna be watching them. They already knew who they are because I already unsubscribed from them. They know who they are. You'll see them all on the panels together, laughing and joking. And then when they turn off the camera, they back to their real miserable lives. That's the fact of the matter. That the minute they turn off the camera, they're back to their miserable lives. That's why they try to be on YouTube so much, to get away from their miserable real life. I'm the opposite. My life is awesome in real life. So it's like I fall back because I'm trying to help people. I'm tired of seeing people struggling. You know how tired I am of every time I drive around in any state, any hood, any city, and I'm looking at all these homeless people that look like me? You know how fucking tired I am of that? I'm looking at all these men and women. I don't give a fuck if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, man. I don't give a fuck. You're human. You look like me. You got eyes, you got ears, you got a nose, you got legs, you got arms. You look like me. You know how tired I am of people that look like me that are homeless? You know how tired I am of that shit? You know how tired I am of seeing people hooked on drugs to the point that they can't even take care of their priorities? You know how tired I am of that shit? Y'all have no idea. You have no idea how tired of that shit I am, yo. Tired of that shit. This is what the fuck my channel stands for. I'm tired of that shit. This is why I can't be up here with no fake shit. Because I'm actually taking a stance at the oppressor. I'm actually going against the government. Niggas like, oh, why you trying to bring the feds? Fuck the feds, nigga. That's what I'm going against, nigga. I'm going against the feds, Congress, all them niggas. Left wing, right wing, same fucking bird, nigga. I want to shoot the brain. The fuck is you talking about? Because it's that brain that got us in the system. They not in the system. We in the system. They not worried about feeding their kids week to week. We are. The system is made for us, not them. So y'all don't understand. The system is made for us. So every time somebody say, yo, we gotta fix the system, you're literally telling them that the system is fucking working perfectly. Because the system is not made for them. The system is made for us. The system is made for us to be in it, and they are to profit from it. Get what I'm saying? That's what these people don't understand. This is why I'm going against them. This energy ain't for y'all because y'all ain't ready for that energy because you can't take that energy. Most of y'all niggas ain't ready to die, B. I was supposed to be dead at like 14, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Niggas dying in my hands with brains leaking all over my arms, nigga. Fuck you mean? And the same nigga that slumped my nigga got slumped less than 24 hours later. You heard? I'm trying to tell you. I done been through it. The trenches. I don't want nobody else to go through what I've been through. That's some fucking traumatizing shit. Motherfuckers will grow up to be serial killers if you don't fucking control it. These are the niggas that I want to oppose to. These are the niggas that I'm trying to talk to, rather. It's them niggas. Those are the niggas that I want to teach. Like, yo, there's a better way. We've been lied to. We've been tricked. Put your mind in a better state. Pay attention to them books. What they got our children believing is important is so unimportant. So unimportant. Think about that. Your children that come home and talk to you about some fucking $300 pair of sneakers and know everything about the fucking sneaker. Or your fucking kid will come home and talk to you about a fucking video game and know everything about the fucking video game, right? But can't tell you shit about how taxes work and why taxes are so important and how you got to be on your tax. They don't get what I'm saying? Most kids in the ghetto don't even know what an income tax is prior to social media. Think about that. Prior to social media, do you ever remember your parents say, oh, I'm getting that tax money? Most children don't even know what tax money is until they're adult and they're doing taxes and they receive it. This is what I'm trying to fix. I want us to start talking to our kids about taxes. Put you on the game. When you have minority skin color, put your kid on the game to make them understand that there's certain situations that might antagonize you to do some wild shit. Because there are some racist people still out here. Not everybody, but there's some. And it could happen. And they could try you. And you could lose your child if they're not aware of what to expect so they know how to conduct themselves. You got to talk to your children. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't talk to their children until shit is going crazy and their kid is acting up and the cops are involved and they're getting suspended from school. That's the wrong time. You got to talk to your children. Positively reinforce them every fucking day. I see my nieces and nephews for no reason. I just tell them I love them. Yeah, I love you. No reason. We different. And it's like, I'm good with talking about other YouTubers. Like, I don't try to do that so much. Because we got a bigger fish to fry. We got bigger problems that we dealing with in ourselves that majority of these niggas ain't man enough to talk about, but I am. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm an open motherfucking book. Because this oppressor been fucking with our DNA for so long. Even from the year I was born, that's when they first started fucking with DNA type shit. Started injecting us with these so-called vaccines as babies. But now they're starting to get the data from it because now it's 30, 40 years later. How many of y'all know about that action? Yeah, niggas be mad because I be up here smoking weed with gold teeth tatted up. I'm not supposed to be talking about this type of shit. That's what y'all don't see. That's why they coming up here trying to destroy it because they don't want me enlightening people that look like me. Because now you're going to start making better decisions. And the minute you stop getting arrested, stop going to jail, guess what's going to happen to the police? You're not going to need them as much. Guess what's going to happen to the prisons? You're going to start shutting down because ain't nobody breaking the law and it's a business. Your inmate number is an account number. Woo! Give y'all a minute to understand that. Y'all inmate number is an account number. Your social security number is an account number. Y'all know about that? And that's the type of shit I want to promote up here. I want all of y'all to start connecting with real people. Remember, your family is who you make. People that are related to you are related to you. What I mean is somebody that you meet on the street could be more of a brother to you than somebody related to you. So you make your family. You make it. You can't choose your relatives, but you make your family. And that's the type of shit I want to promote up here. Everybody being the best you can be and make the people around you the best them they can be. Because I done did it all. I done did it all from cooking crack to pots to fucking shooting people to stabbing motherfucking running groups of people over with cars. I done did all that shit, man. All of it. That shit is whack, man. You don't want to be in that situation. Because all that's going to do is lead you to a more fucked up situation. Trust me what I tell you, man. You don't want to live that life, man. You don't. Fuck all that's just gonna put you is in prison, and now you in a whole nother realm dealing with some whole other. Trust me, it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. If you a type of street nigga that can sell anything, you're probably a great salesman, bro. You can probably sell anything to anybody. Try customer service field. Switch up that vernacular. Try customer service. Give yourself a lot of patience, and I'll bet you'll acquire mad money. We got to be more positive within ourselves, man. There's too much negativity out here. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? When I get in relationships, I be feeling like I be adopting women's kids. So I feel like their kids is my kids. You know what I'm saying? Some people are different. Some people don't care about your kids. They only want you to care about their kids. I care about all kids. You know what I'm saying? Especially kids that got fucked up parents. If you're a kid and your parents fucked up, I care about you more because you need more extra loving. I mean, you need more extra guidance. I actually looked into trying to be like a big brother and shit. Somebody called them niggas and told them about my record, and the niggas shut me down. The niggas is like, nah, this nigga's crazy. He was like, he'll probably go meet up with a kid with guns and drugs and try to show him how to sell drugs. I'm trying to tell you, people don't want you doing positive. I know it for a fact because I have experienced it in real life. I had people blocking me in real life from actually touching people like in a mental way where I could touch your brain and enlighten you with knowledge so you can make better decisions in your life. Like I try to speak to some kids around my way and a bunch of adults because somebody else that's in like a program over here and he heard me speaking. He'd be watching my YouTube and my Facebook and he tried to have me speak at where he works, and somebody found out and they called them. This was like May, early May, real life shit. I don't talk about this shit. I'm actually trying to affect people in real. This is why I'm on YouTube more, because in real life people don't want me doing it. And on YouTube you can't stop me. I got a voice. You can't stop me. And whoever's gonna click on it, that's who I'm gonna reach. You can't stop me. Man, it's a quick little message, man. Make y'all day great, man. I don't know. I don't know. I guess there's a bunch of people blocked in the chat because I don't see a bunch of people, and I hear people. I see people saluting people's channels that I don't even see in the chat. So I'm. So I'm guessing people. I'm guessing somebody must have blocked some because there's a bunch of people that being saluted and I don't see them. Salute to that lady, Leo. Super respects, yo. Super respects, man. True talk. Respect the shit out of that, man. Stay up, stay blessed, man. Make y'all day great, you heard? Make y'all day great. Rely on nobody but yourself, man. Nobody but you. Don't trust these outside influencers, man, because you don't know what the fuck their intentions are, man. My intention is to make sure you're the best you can ever be. Make your kids' life better than your lives. Make their kids' lives better than their lives. You heard? Pass that greatness on, man. We are 5/5.